here but all around the world. Let's have a little reminder of the reason why. Little Mix. Very good. So there. If this was the lineup for the band, it would be the weirdest band in the world. It really would. We just saw you. That was Shout Out, of course. That's the single. It's a big hit at the moment for you. Yeah. Congratulations. And the two of you from Newcastle.
Yes,
is that right?
Perry, South Shield.
OK, and you're from where?
We're Southerners.
Okay.
Essex, High Wycombe.
OK. So have you travelled the world much since then? Had you travelled the world before you became Little Mix? And presumably now you've been...
The furthest I'd been was Cornwall.
Yeah, Benidorm.
Well, Cornwall from Essex, that's quite a culture shock already. Yeah. That can be a challenge, can't it? So where have you been to? Where's the most interesting and exotic place you visited?
Oh, gosh.
Do you know where was amazing? Singapore. We loved it there.
Singapore, yeah, we loved,
so
like...
incredible.
Yeah, Japan and stuff
that
like
was
that.
scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've
Why was Japan scary? How was Japan scary?
We literally experienced an earthquake.
Well, that's scary.
So me and Jessie are lying in bed, having a little moment, heart to heart, and I'm looking at her, and the bed's, like, doing this, and I thought she was flicking her legs around.
Yeah.
And I'm going, babe, what are you doing? And she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she went, babe, what did... She thought a man... She thought a man had came into our room and started shaking the bed. Right?
Because, of course, that's a more likely explanation.
So I was like, no. So I sat up and I was like, babe, we're in an earthquake. She sat up and her eyes just went, ah! And I was like, calm down, it's cool. And then the, like, tannoy came on and it was like, everyone please stay away from windows, go into a doorway. We're on the 27th floor, so the hotel's like this.
Yeah, literally.
Because they're built to absorb the shock, aren't they?
It was terrifying.
Some random man in the hall was like, please, can I come in your room? I was like, OK, come in, like,
Liam was
He's the bed shaker. He wanted to come in.
Liam was Snapchatting the filter, like getting a nice filter on Snapchat. Like, oh my God, we're in an earthquake.
Yeah.
I have to document it, obviously.
So now, Japan was scary. Would you go back there? Do you like it?
We loved it.
So you liked it enough?
Yeah, our fans are incredible.
Do you pick up any of the language when you go to places?
Yeah, we do.
We actually know a little bit of wings in Japanese.
Do.
Yeah, we can sing in Japanese.
OK, well, this is going to be interesting. So let's hear how do you...
I mean, it's a bit low down in flames, but we'll give it a go.
I'll try to remember.
We'll give it a go.
I think, OK.
You've got the key.
Do you want me to count you in Japanese?
If you want. Right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
話しても傷つけない世界場所からじゃないと見ることできない世界一緒に見たくない
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. Well, that's a big market because you've got some of the biggest kind of groups of girl bands and boy bands. They're like Korean and Japanese. They have some of them have like 16, 17 members, don't they?
Yeah.
So you've got a book out. This is the book, Little Mix, Our World. Kind of, I guess, for Christmas, for people to get for Christmas. That's the idea. It's quite revealing. I'm surprised how open you are. And you talk about, obviously, it's fun, but you also talk about kind of real issues you've had in the past and real concerns. How tough was it for you sharing that kind of thing with people?
Yeah, it was quite tough. It was kind of like therapy, wasn't it? Yeah. It was like we sat down with someone, like we said all our experiences, like growing up and stuff. And I like that, obviously, the pop star life is very glitzy and glamorous, but I like that this time we kind of were very honest and said things that we wouldn't usually talk about. And yeah, I think it was nice to show the fans that and obviously put little quirky things in there and fun facts and all that
Well, especially
stuff.
if you've got young kids who are reading this and they're going through stuff and they might look at you and think, oh, they have this, they're this sort of blessed life and they're so lucky. But to show them that you have had similar difficulties, that's another thing. Well, without wishing to depress or upset you, what were the things individually that you found hardest to put in here?
Oh, I think probably in the way that we feel about ourselves. Like, especially in the beginning, we did get a lot of, like, stick.
You mean like body image? You mean like being self-conscious? Not your voices or your abilities there, but just the way you're looked at, the way you feel you present to the world.
I think there's a lot of pressure, especially for young girls, to look a certain way. And when we went on X Factor, I mean, we didn't look that great. And, yeah, we got a lot of stick for it.
Well, you're
and it was
unpolished,
hard.
obviously. You're unpolished.
Yeah. And obviously, we'd just been thrown into this whole experience, so we'd never experienced anything like this. And, yeah, it was just a bit of a shock to the system. And, we still get it now, but I think we've grown a thick skin now, haven't we, to it all. But, yeah, it is hard, like, especially when you're so young and you're not used to people just being able to comment on what you look like and just being able to see it in front of your face. It's hard.
Well, you know, Jeremy has suffered with his body image for years. Which is why he's now hidden that body under protective layer of fat.
I've wept myself to sleep many times.
Yeah. But then James comes in and gives him a cuddle. And hey, what were you like when you... Did you have anything like this confidence when you were their age?
I was just listening. It's fantastic to listen to you. And all that stuff about, you know, body consciousness, I think is an actually very important message. My daughter runs a blog on that exact subject.
Yeah.
Because a lot of... This girl bullying is one of the most horrific things, which I've been unaware of.
Yeah.
Until quite recently. You just... Not because I'm a girl and I get bullied, but I had no idea just how vitriolic you lot are when you're 14, 15. You know, really unkind to one another. So it's, the more that you shout that out from the rooftops, the better it is, I think.
Definitely. Thank you. Yeah.
That's a nice thing. Thank you, Jeremy. You see, you can share his emotions. He can be...
Thank you.
Don't tell anyone, but he's probably quite a nice guy. You know of the band... Jeremy's a big fan of the band Genesis. Do you know Genesis?
Focus. The Who.
The Who?
Yeah.
The Who.
Do you dance when you're out, Jeremy?
No.
Why?
Yeah. Because I'm very old and fat.
But do you never do...
And because my stomach has become so enormous that these days it's actually quite difficult maintaining an upright. I mean, just being upright. I couldn't even do my shoelaces. No,
yes.
I am.
No, you're not fat at all.
Girls,
I was made on a Friday night.
He is. I mean, you're being super kind. Look, I've been fat. I'm not as fat as I was. We've both been, you know, men go up and down. Everyone goes up and down.
Yeah.
But I know what it's like when you get that big. You can't. You have to cast your socks.
Yeah.
It's like you're putting a fishing rod. You
That's it. You can't get your knee near it, so you can't. I've got quite long arms, so I can't reach to get my pants on.
No? You could do a little two-step.
Or a little...
No, I can't. No.
Jeremy, have you ever twerked?
No.
I think we should...
What do you like? Could you teach Jeremy to twerk?
Leanne, do the honours.
Jeremy, come on, live a little. This is it.
This involved.
So, is this really appropriate?
It's a...
Yes.
I'm 56 years old.
I think this could be a useful tool in your dance arsenal.
Yes.
It's a Christmas is coming up.
What is it?
Come on.
What is it?
Bum thing.
Get that juicy bum
This is a dance move popularised by
Come
the
on,
young
I'm not going to
artist.
do it on my own.
Miley Cyrus was very well known. Who else is the big twerker? Does Rihanna twerk?
Yes,
Yeah.
So Miley twerks.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj, you know Nicki Minaj, she twerks.
Anybody want to twerk?
I'm only going to do this if you're going to do it with me.
I
And Jeremy-
literally don't know what you're talking about.
Jeremy, you have to...
You shut up.
No.
You put me in this position.
You have to...
Come up and twerk
Because
as well.
because I'm a man. I've got a bad hip.
Right, assume position.
Jeremy, no, not behind her. Come on here, because that isn't the game we're playing. The side by side.
Yeah,
Not-
no, would be great.
Yeah, I know what you were.
Assume position.
I'll do it for me. I'll do it for me. My knees hurt now. Do your knees hurt? My knees hurt now.
I'm impressed.
I'm
really impressed.
Well, you know what? When you're next playing, if you need a couple of hot backing dancers... I don't know what you're doing, but I'm genuinely exhausted now. I mean, we twerked for 30 seconds. How long can you twerk for?
Oh, no, well, you don't have to do it that long. I feel a bit
no.
weird now.
Yeah, but you were
after.
throwing in some freestyle stuff as well.
Yeah, I was freestyling, you're right. Really nice to have you here. What, you know, one thing I was going to talk about, there was a clip I became slightly obsessed with on the internet of that you guys playing a board game.
Yes.
Now, what was the game you were playing?
It was the accent challenge.
Accent, it's like a Accentuate, one of those games where you have to do accents. Has anyone seen
Yeah.
Dear.
Okay, and it is one of the weirdest and funniest things. Now, Jessie, you were asked to do a Jamaican accent.
I was.
Okay, well, we should let people see what you came out
let's
with,
do it.
and then perhaps you can explain what you were thinking.
Okay.
Okay.
But
go.
what I especially like about this is there's a sort of pause for thinking, and then you act as if, yes, you've got it,
Yeah.
and then this thing comes out, and I've watched this, I'll be honest with you, about 500 or 600 times. Today. Okay, here you go.
Hi, we're Little Mix, and we've just had a Skype text from Eugen. Let's have a little check and see what it says. It says, "Hi girls, today you're going to play the accent challenge. You have to take it in turns to do an accent from the box, and everyone else has to guess." Oh. Are you? Oh, my name.
Is that the accent?
Liana's just come back from the airline.
Jamaica!
Yeah.
Wow!
It's that bit. So you do it, the end part, the accent's pretty good.
Yeah.
But what's that bit? Let's play that tiny bit again. What are you actually saying here? I don't even know what this word is. What's that bit? That little bit?
My name.
What's that bit? I wonder what is it again?
Oh, my name.
So it's Baliete? What?
Right, basically, when we've had no sleep, which is pretty much every day,
Yeah.
we get delirious.
Yeah.
And we have this thing of when we don't know what to say and when we can't think of a thing, we'll say that. I don't know where it's come from.
But what is it you actually say?
Just
Or if it's not that, it'll be like, or like something.
Oh, I see. So that was like
Yeah.
you saying, I'm clearing myself mentally
Yes.
to prepare you for the
prepare
Jamaican
myself for the
accent to
Jamaican
come.
accent,
That
yes.
wasn't you doing the Jamaican accent.
No.
I see.
But listen, someone cut off the Jamaican accent and said that was my Jamaican accent.
It literally went viral.
It went everywhere.
Fan just decided to take that little noise and make
vine.
it something.
Well, I think we have that. I think we have that, the kind of musical thing.
Oh, stop!
Let's have a quick look at that. I mean, I think this should be your next single, I'll be honest
Go
with
on
you.
then.
That's just joyful. Okay, so the book is out now, and the album, what's the album called again?
Glory
The
Days.
Glory Days. That's out on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Little Mix. Thank you, Grace. That was great. Thank you. Okay, still to come, we'll be joined out by Mickey Flanagan and Robbie Williams performing live in the studio. See you after the break. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Little Mix is still here, Jeremy Clarkson's still here, but let's get my next guest out. And when I say let's get him out, I mean out, not out. It's the very funny Mickey Flanagan. We're not afraid of emotion. Look at this, Clarkson. Look at this, Clarkson. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Hello. That's it. Loosen up, Clarkson.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, you've got lovely soft skin.
Oh, Jesus.
You got them again.
Where you going? That's such an that's such an Essex
Just
boy.
go
Look,
along
Nicky.
again.
Okay. Exciting news that just have you back because you disappeared, Mickey. Where did you go?
did, yeah.
About a year and a half ago, you were everywhere. I saw you in a lot of shows. I always enjoyed seeing your TV. Then, boom, no Mickey. What happened?
Again. Think about what I'm going to say. Is that right?
You're going to do it
So why did you leave performing? You just
Because
weren't
I
around?
made so much money.
Yeah.
I thought, why not have some time off?
Was this the
Which is
truth?
what
This
you're
is kind
supposed
of
to
what it
do.
was?
Yeah, no, because we had a lot of success, and then I decided to have a break.
Well, that's kind of remarkable because you never hear anyone saying that, and no one else seems to have the presence of mind to say, OK, I've done well. Now enjoy it for a while. So you're back now. You broke again? Is that what's happening?
No, you know, you sort of wake up in the morning and you think, 9 o'clock, too early.
Yeah, that's a nice feeling.
You go back to sleep for an hour, then you wake up again and you think, what am I going to do in my life? What am I going to do next? And then your brain goes, have a year off.
Wow.
And you go, good idea, brain.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea. Where did you get that one from?
But once you decided to take the year off,
yeah,
when you woke up at 9,
yeah,
you had nothing you needed to do.
No.
I mean, you've got a son, haven't you?
I've got a son.
So
yes.
you had to maybe did you spend more time looking after him than you had previously?
Yeah, I mean that was a big part of it.
Yeah.
Sort of,
How
because
old
I
is he-
missed
how old
a
is he
lot
now?
of stuff. He's 34.
Okay. But he's still your little boy. He's still your little
I was
special.
shaving him, taking him to work, you know, helping him with his finances.
Waxing his back before a big night out,
Yeah. No, he's 10 years old, so it was great to spend some time with him, taking him to the
So that
football
was a
and
factor
things.
then, yeah.
Yeah. But mostly, it was because I am inherently lazy, and I just love just walking around.
Doing
and,
nothing?
Yeah.
Pottering?
But the hard part was sort of selling it to my wife, because she loves me a lot.
Now, your
but-
wife works, does she?
Yeah. She's got her own interior design
So
business.
she's working, so she doesn't want to just think of you sitting around doing nothing because you get up to no good.
Well...
You drink, you gamble, what were you doing?
Not gamble. No, I don't gamble, but I do drink a lot. And so it's sort of killing time on the way to the pub. So you find various activities.
So the big part was like...
Staring into building sites is a good one. There's a good hour there.
Yeah,
you know that little window they put?
Yes.
You just look in,
Yeah.
and the builder's like, you all right, mate? And you're like, yeah, I'm all right. Those footings are going in beautiful, aren't they? Where are you going? Tea break. Car. I'll see you tomorrow. Just kill time. It's a real...
But when you were killing time, presumably you were watching a lot more TV than you did back when you were in gainful employment.
Yeah, we have... I love the telly. Yeah. You know, people sort of go, oh, you know when you meet people and say, oh, I haven't got a telly? And you think, oh, that's us finished then.
Yeah.
You nutter.
It does seem strange, doesn't it?
Yeah, so they're proud of it. I haven't got a TV. My life is so full of activities. You know, you go, no, you're just mental.
Yeah. OK, so now the exciting news is, and I'm pleased you're back, and the exciting news is you're touring again. You haven't announced this yet, I don't think, or is this out there yet?
This is, I'm telling you, for the first time.
OK, so this is the first time, so you're going on tour.
Yeah,
When is
I'm going back out on tour. It's going to start in May.
May next year?
May the 3rd, something like that.
But, Mickey, how's it going to be for you, going from waking up and basically doing whatever you wanted all day until you hit the pub, but now you've got to be there at a certain time and be on stage for almost every night of the week, I guess?
Yeah, but I'm I'm the modern professional, though, aren't I? I know how to carve my life up and say, that's that time.
Yeah.
This is this time. This is when I'm going to be funny tonight. You're going to, you know, and this is when I'm down the pub having a burger and a pint, reading the paper.
Is there not a danger you're going to miss it, though? Because you obviously... It sounded like you fell in love with that very relaxed lifestyle, which I can understand.
Yeah, but I think all people do, don't they? Who wants to go work all the time?
Yeah.
When did this get put around?
Well, Little Mix have worked
was
solidly for 5 years now.
I know, and I did it for 17.
All right, show off.
Yeah. 17 years on the road as a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
And then I just thought, well, I've reached the top. I'm probably the best comic in the world. And so give the others a chance, Mick, I thought. You know, because I'm a giver.
Well, it's nice. That's generous of you.
I'm one of life's givers.
Was there a period when you're off when you actually did think, though, maybe I won't go back?
No, I always knew I'd go back.
Yeah.
Because you do, it's in you. If it's in you,
Yeah.
you know, because my wife sort of says to me, you know, it's so much who you are, this sort of person who has to be funny all the time, that if you don't do it there, I'm going to have to deal with it a lot of the time, and I don't want to.
Yeah. So do you inflict it on her when you haven't got an audience? Do you inflict the gags on her at home?
My wife's not got a great sense of humour, to be honest with you. I said to her last year, I said to her, oh, yeah, I've been asked to do panto. So she said, oh, I don't think you'd enjoy that, babe. And I went, oh, yes, I would. And she went, no, I don't think you'd enjoy it very much.
So what else do you do with time off? Now, you have a...
But I went and got a dog.
So you have a dog?
Yeah, this has been a major revelation for me. For years, I used to look at people with a dog, when you know they're picking up the shit.
And let me just check. Is that just any dog, or is that actually
That's
Mickey's
my little
dog?
Willow
That's
there,
your dog.
look.
Willow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Is it
She's a status dog. Obviously, living in South East London, you have to have a dog that terrifies people.
Yes.
So I went and got her.
She's at what breed is it?
Cockapoo.
A cockapoo.
So cute.
It's a cocker spaniel and a poodle.
Yeah.
The most loving, happy, playful dog. And it's like the dog came into the house and looked at us all and went, right, OK, the big one thinks he's in charge. The smaller one is in charge. The little one has no power. However, the big one thinks the little one is more important. I'm going to target this one. So she threw all her love at me, and now me and the dog are so in love that it's got... Because when we got the dog, we said, right, OK, these are the rules. It doesn't go on the sofa, it doesn't bark at the door, it doesn't beg at the table. All these rules
You were going to be firm with this animal.
I was going to be very firm.
Yeah.
Cut to a year later, the dog now sleeps with me on the bed. On my pillow. And often I'll be lying there and I feel a little hot breath on my face. And I wake up and she's staring at me. Oh. And I'm sure she's looking at me and must say, why don't we fuck her off? Me and you could have a lovely life together.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
Yeah.
We could move to Whitstable.
Yeah. Mickey, you know what? We're going to take a break, but when we come back, before Robbie Williams comes out, I was thinking we've got one of the greatest petrol heads in the country here. We should maybe, in honour of Jeremy, we should maybe have a race of sorts.
Yeah. Yes.
Would you care to see us having a race in some peculiar...
Yeah.
OK. Are you up for this, Mickey?
Yeah.
OK, we'll do this after the break. But for now, will you join me in saying thank you to Mr Mickey Flanagan, ladies and gentlemen. So don't go away. After the break, we'll be having that race, and Robbie Williams will be here. See you in a couple of minutes. OK, everyone, so welcome back. We have put everyone on the finest electrical vehicles available. Big selection. They all go roughly the same speed, so this is down to individual driver skill. To the winner, the glory. To the losers, the sit back down on the couch. Are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
And remember, safety first, OK? Mickey, you're loving that.
I made it right at the last moment.
Who won? Here you go to the winner of the cup. Congratulations. Don't sit down. Leave the vehicles. Come back up with the cup. Go where are you going? He's off. I made it.
Wow.
OK. Where's Robbie? We lost Robbie. Mickey, come on.
I made it work.
There you go.
Do I get to keep this, Jonathan?
Leanne, road to victory. You get to keep it.
Yay!
Yeah, there you go. OK, congratulations to everyone. Commiserations to everyone else. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to all my guests tonight. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Little Miss. Thank you, Jeremy Clarkson. And thank you, Robbie Williams, who's going to perform again for us now. Robbie, head on over there. We'll get ready for our song. This is the